Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm just gonna pop out my opinions real quick with this whole college scandal that's going on. It might be an unpopular opinion, but hey, I'm just put it out there. So I'm sure by now all you guys know what's going on with the celebrities and the college scandals and yada 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 yada. I don't wanna have to reiterate the storyline again. I'm sure y'all get it. I was more surprised at the amount of people that were shocked, I guess, because at this point, I figured it was something that was just built into society and not just through America. I mean, just all over, especially where I'm from, West Africa. People pay for their kids to make it, even through middle school, through elementary school, through any types of school. It's just common. It's just a common knowledge. Like bribing it's the way of life in so many other cultures. So to me, this wasn't something that's even shocking. Is it morally correct? Absolutely not. But I feel that that's what they're supposed to do. At a certain point, if you've made a certain amount of money, you have a certain amount of power, why wouldn't you use it to help your kids? You know what I'm saying? Is it, like I said, is it morally correct? No, but to me it would be logical. I mainly felt bad for those who were actually student athletes. I listened to a few YouTubers who kind of discussed their experiences being student athletes and the amount of work they have to put in, from being super young. That part is the real messed up part about it, that they took people's spots on these sports teams. That part was just like, okay, girl, you're doing a little too much. I know there's a lot of ways to get your kids in, but that's doing a lot, doing a whole lot of. Okay, that part was just, push it a little over the edge for me. Along with what her mom did, then they got videos of her talking about how she just want to experience game days and partying. That she don't really care about school. Girl, okay, you messing up the hand that feeds you. Just be quiet. Should have sat there and ate your food. I'm not even mad at Olivia Jade. I just thought it was ironic that those videos came about with everything that was going on. But for me personally, and this is going to be an unpopular opinion, okay, but it is just an opinion, okay. I definitely believe what you find to be moral is going to differentiate based on your background, where you were raised, whether you have money, you didn't have money. All of that is going to frame what you believe is morally acceptable. So for people in that type of group, that for them is morally acceptable. Of course, it's wrong, of course, but they're not the only ones doing it. Like, let's be honest. I'm sure that's common in their social groups. It's just that they're the only ones who got caught and it blew up to this level. And like I said, growing up in West Africa, I'm not speaking for all of Africa, but I definitely know a great amount of countries in West Africa. They run up a bribe system. You bribe police, you bribe teachers, you bribe principal. Is it right? Absolutely not. But that is so common in their society that it's normal. That's why I try to get people to understand it's not a fair and just world. There's no equilibrium. There's not a place where the good will always be rewarded and the bad will always be punished. Do you think the people that's at the top of all these companies, with major world powers, that they're always doing what's morally acceptable or what's right by their society? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? So you have to figure out where you're trying to be as a person. Are you always trying to take the morally acceptable way and maybe you'll be just fine in life? Or are you willing to do a little bit of grimy things under the table to get a little bit more ahead? That's what you have to factor out what you want in life. But don't be absolutely disgusted that other people do it. It's very common, even the person that's trying to go to the next position at a regular job. I'm sure they be doing little things here and there to get a little bit of promotion. It's just common. That's human nature to do what you feel like you need to do despite the consequences to get ahead. Now, be willing to accept the consequences if you do things that, it's not acceptable. Yeah, you should accept the consequences or have enough money to get away with it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all. But yeah, that's pretty much my rant. I definitely want you guys to comment below if you agree with some of the things I said or you disagree. I love to hear where other people stand in life. If you think the world should be peaches and cream, or if you're more of a realist and a skeptic like me, let's definitely chit chat about it in the comment section. That's it for me today. I'll see you guys. Well, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Take care.